Family is divine understanding, born of law. I would like for you to do the knowledge with true and living so you get understanding. Because it'll be like me doing the knowledge to the wisdom and somebody doing the wisdom to the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm doing the knowledge to your wisdom and you wisdom in your what? Knowledge. And that's understanding understood. Because I'm listening to you speak. Feel me? But anyway, I was talking to the young God, and he was asking me if this was right and exact. So as I'm doing the knowledge to it right now, I'm saying that flag is not right and exact. It's missing a point. You see where the moon is behind the 7? Okay, you see the bottom. You see the 1 point. You look at the top. She's missing a point. Supreme 120 lessons. That's not our language. That's not right and exact. Now, let's look at this format. Problem number 13. All right, you see the format. You see the format is not right and exact. That's more of a Muslim format. Then you see right here where it says Father Allah, and then later on in the book it'll say formerly known as Clarence 13X. A God body, God, true and living in the nation. Like myself, if I wrote something about the Father, I wouldn't say it in that type of language. I would say the Father Allah, whatever the case may be. Even if I use his other names that he had prior to manifesting the 5% nation, then I may use it in the contents of that time frame, linear movement. But the information for FOI, then it has the history of John Hawkins and other plus lessons. English C lesson number 1. It has here English lesson number C1. Supreme mathematics, supreme alphabets, and solar facts. See, this was put together by a Muslim. Problem number 13. So, I mean, just on the format, based on the format, it doesn't say by the Department of Supreme Wisdom. That tell you right there. That's a Muslim. Supreme 120 lessons for the nation of gods, and I guess they wanted to put Earth. And then it went into paperback by the Department of Supreme Wisdom. That right there tell you that's Muslim language by the Department of Supreme Wisdom. That's how they talk. Now, the first manifestation of the book, or the first chapter, section, right? It says the first section. So it's the first section, page 3 of the book, goes into the problem book. Problem number 13, rather. This is not even the problem book. Yeah, this is the problem book. That's how you know this is a Muslim's book. This is not from the gods and earth. This is from a Muslim's perspective of how and what we teach. Or they're trying to use that to draw you into being a Muslim. Clarify, this isn't a Muslim from 40 Hadith, Al-Quran, peace and blessings of the Prophet Muhammad, Abdullah ibn, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not one of those kind of Muslims. This is a Muslim, like a NOI or Elijah Muhammad type Muslim. But the Muslims from Elijah, 1934 to 1975, that Muslim organization is not in effect right now, because Warideen Muhammad basically dismantled that manifestation. Somebody told me they bought a set of 120 online. I was like, you did? Well, where did you buy it from? You know, who sold you? And he was like, Amazon. I'm like, Amazon got a set of 120 lessons? online. You can buy it. Who's selling 120? And now I see it's not the nation of gods and the earth. This is not from Father Allah's children. This is from, it looks like to me, it could be somebody posing as a Muslim, but it's Muslim lessons anyway. And I see on page 61, you see Elijah Muhammad. That's where the word them comes from. When you see Malcolm X speaking on them, he's saying them, T-H-E-M, but there's a period behind each letter, even if you don't see it, which makes it the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That right there, see those words? That is not the language of one of Father Allah's children. Not the language. That's Muslim language. That's how the Muslims from the NOI talk. They talk that way. I wonder who really wrote this book and put this out. I don't know which Muslim group did it, but this is definitely oh yeah, this is definitely an NOI type manifestation within and of itself. It is what it is. But just so that the young guys know, this is not 120 lessons. This is some Muslim lessons trying to look like they 120. But they're not 120. That's a fact. This is not 120 lessons. This is not what you would get if you went to a law school in Mecca. And say you ran into Duma, Allah, Shah, any of the older gods, Selah, any of them that would be up there. I just called those names out because that's what came to my head right away. But, I mean, like if you go back, like my top of my tree would be Father Allah. Then the next one would be in my book of life would be Black Messiah, firstborn Black Messiah. Then it would be Qasim, firstborn Black Messiah's physical brother. Then it would be Gumar complete. And after him is Allah Foundation, and then Master I God. So that's, you would say, oh, that's your book of life. See, now if you're going into further, now he looks like whoever wrote this, the Foundation of a Nation, Volume 1. Oh, they saying get this book? Okay, they want you to buy this book. And then they want you to buy, I guess that's all. They look like they were selling some other books in their book. But I could tell you this much. That flag is not the flag like Shamgar. Let me show you exactly Shamgar's design on the universal flag. Can you get a good look at that flag now? Let me see if I can get a good picture of that flag. Okay. Alright, now you see that flag? You see that? That's Almighty Universal Shamgar's design. You know, once you got the correct tools, like if you use a die, you're gonna need a compass and you're gonna need a square to or similar tool to get the points right and exact. You know, 45-degree angles, 72-degree angles, 360-degree circle, the actual point within the circle. Peace. This is the God Divine Understanding, born of law. I'll set the record straight. Now how we do it. You feel me, son? An AO of FA production. Peace.